How's it all going, guys? Deeks here again with another All About Truvis, and this is number 18. This is going to be a big one because we've got 21 new balls to share with you. Massive shout out to Chris for helping me out with the majority of these. He's been an absolute diamond and I'm really grateful. So Chris, cheers, dude. The majority of these balls are US, a couple of the UK, quite a lot from California today. Not quite sure why, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what we've got. First one, I feel like I should have got this one years and years ago. This is West Lancashire in the UK with the number 1873 with their logo on a white background. I'm trying to go for the podium on this side today, see if it makes a difference. Probably doesn't. But really nice ball, and it really links nicely with some of the other golf course balls, so like Royal County Down, Carnoustie, Birkdale, all of those that have just kind of got their honest crest with their golf course on the white background. And I think when I finally get my display, I think it will look really nice. Second ball is Lincoln Park in San Francisco. It is an orange background with the Golden Gate Bridge. Not on a pen, just their orange logo on a plain white background. I did a bit of research into this course because I've not heard about Lincoln Park before. The course looks stunning, and when you can obviously see the Golden Gate Bridge from where you're playing golf, it's obviously in a cracking location. So Lincoln Park, very nice ball. Third is Rancho Manana, or Manana, in Arizona. This one is a blue and red one. It's got their logo, which is a cactus, red and blue, 1994. Someone in my house? No. Big fan of the red and blue balls. They always stand out. So Texas Valero Open is a nice ball. The Barbasol ball is a nice ball. So many of the blue and red ones really do stand out. And Rancho Manana with the cactus is a nice one. Number 4 is a golf course from Alabama. And this is Canebreak, which is just some reeds. Again, not a pent, with the number 1999. This is a nice ball. Again, there's a lot of these kind of naturey green and flowers. And I just think when I get my display, all of these kind of leaves and etc. are going to look really nice together. That's Canebreak in Alabama. This is one of the few balls that I've got that doesn't actually have a printed number. So this is Mountaintop in North Carolina, and it's simply just a black axe on a white background, but without a number. Now, if you have OCD like me, it's going to look really frustrating when you stick it up on your display and there's no number, because it's going to look different. But I'm sure the majority of you aren't going to have that problem. But I wouldn't be surprised if this one sits on the kind of outside of the collection, because it will drive me nuts. Number 6 is Presidio, which is again in California, and this is one of those blue and gold pens. So it's just got the Presidio bridge and then the blue and the gold with the number 1 on. Again, just like the blue and red, the blue and golds really do pop. I can't think of a blue and gold one to mind. The seagull one is blue and gold, but it's not in a pen. Answers down below if you can remember a blue and pent one, blue and gold pent one. But this is Presidio in California. Next is Timberstone in Idaho with the number 2011 on. Timberstone in Idaho and the number 2011. The straightforward red logo on the white background. Next ball is got to be one of my new favourites because it is stunning. It is Crofton in Missouri, which is just a blue C for Crofton on a ball with 1964. I love it when they have really unique numbers on the balls because it makes it so much easier to identify. So usually the courses will put the year that they were established in. Crofton 1964 just makes it so much easier to identify the golf club. Crofton. This ball you've seen before. The last version I had of this was quite badly discoloured, and this one that I got from Chris is a lot more pearly. It's still got a few issues in, but I believe the first True North ones, they don't print them anymore, so it is not easy to get hold of a pearl white True North, but that is just the red lizard on the white background. They do 3 other versions of this as far as I'm aware of, so if you can get all 4, well done. Next one is from Texas, is Boot Ranch, which is simply a brown boot on the plain background with a 06. You don't get too many with the 0 before the number, they're just 6, but they've gone for 06. Next one is Amelia Island Plantation, which is in Florida. This is a really nice ball. It's again red and blue, and it's got that heron obviously by the side of the water taking a look for his lunch. But red and blue herons, one of my new faves. Next one is a really stunning one, and this is Talking Stick in Arizona, which is a kind of like a blue maze circle pattern. I'm never going to be able to get you to see that really in high def, but again, that's got the number 20 on. This one is just, as soon as it goes on my display, it's going to be the one that draws your eye. Slightly different colour, lighter blue. It's just a really nice ball. Really should pop off the display. Next ball is one of the first ones I ever got, but then I traded it, and then it was a bit of a nightmare to get hold of. But this is the Carnoustie Links. I'm going to be going up to Scotland in a couple of weeks, and I will be picking up some Carnoustie extra. If you would like me to grab you a Carnoustie, I'll be happy to sell it to you at cost with postage. Just let me know in the comments down below, but that's the Carnoustie Golf Links. Next one is a ball that I really like, and it's very different to a lot of the other balls. Now this is Kalispell, which is a golf course in Washington, and it simply is just a lime green frog, and it is just very different to a lot of the majority of balls that you see. But it is one of those ones that when you've got your display, when I've got my display, it's really going to stand out, and I really wanted this ball for a long time. So again, Chris, you're the man. Next is Hopkinson. I've written that down really badly wrong, but this is quite a nice ball because it is just a solid H, which is obviously Hopkinson, their golf course logo, but it's a really powerful ball. It's kind of similar to the Granddaddy ball, and there's also one with like a solid cup, which will look, so again, this will look really good in the on the display because they'll all stand out with each other, and that's got the number 2003 on. Next one is South Carolina, and it's Kiowa Island. This is a lovely, again, turquoise ball with the logo with a tree in and the number 1 on. But all of these balls are really going to stand out. That kind of blue really stands out. Really nice ball. Now, next one is one that I need your help on because I can't identify it. We don't get too many of those on, but as I said in the history of Truvis, the last video that I did, they're always going to keep making new ones. So getting all of them is going to be impossible, and keeping track of all of them is just going to be just as hard. But here we have a black shield, and it's got 3 kind of paddly leaves on, so it's not like an oak leaf. They're just kind of like a paddle in a shield with a number 1967. I have absolutely no idea about this. I've looked under golf, established 1967, paddle leaves, shield, no luck at all. If you can identify that, you will get a gold star. I'm hoping, and I know this is a long way off, but it would be great if one day I can get a few hundred subscribers and actually have some kind of dialogue with Callaway, and maybe sometimes give a prize if anyone that can identify. Now, annoyingly, I contacted Callaway a couple of months ago just to ask them a couple of questions, and the US version got back to me relatively straight away, but they said that they would pass it across to Callaway Europe to answer my queries in a lot more detail, and they never got back to me. Now, I know we're in a pandemic, so I'm not expecting the world, but it would have been nice just to have some kind of a heads up. But again, if you work for Callaway and you think there's any way that you can help me out, I'm not asking for lots of free stuff, but maybe occasionally a giveaway or two. Or, as I've said before, I would really love to get hold of a dozen or two that I don't know what's coming, and it'll be really interesting to see me open them blind. So please, again, if you work in Callaway, if there is anyone that you think that can help me out, I'd be really interested to speak to you. Unknown. Next one is a PB die, which is in Maryland, and it is a really nice one. Two colours that you'd see together, but not usually outside of a pen, which is the kind of green and yellow 1999 PB die. Last three. This one is a stunner. Really like this one. This is at Lake Arrowhead in California, and it's simply just a couple of trees on the side of a hilltop. But again, green. So for instance, when I get my display, these are the kind of balls that you're going to see together, and they're going to look really good. Lake Arrowhead, California. Second to last, North Ranch, California. This is a traditional oak leaf on a dark green pen with the number 1974. For some reason, there's a lot of oak leaves out there, and I just really like them all. There's a couple of maple leaves that have come out recently as well, which I really like. You've got the traditional Canada one, which is a ball that's been out for a while with the number 150 on, but there's a couple more maple leaves out there at the moment. There's an orange one, which is really nice as well. But I will... well, I'm going to collect them all, aren't I? But I do like the oak leaf ones. Now, finally, a big one. I'm going to take a drink. As you know, I'm a big Hawaii collector, and I am starting to get to the stage where I'm flogging a dead horse, because there are just so many that I just can't get hold of. But I'm delighted to say that I have managed to secure a Maui Valley. I adore this ball. This is one of my favourites. So there's been a few that I've been going for the last 6 months. Puakea is another one in purple, but apparently they do it in blue now, which is just going to make my life twice as hard, but they're really nice. But the Maui Valley is just stunning. That kind of red floral on a pen, it just works. Somehow their logo of their golf course sits perfectly in that pentagon, and the Maui Valley is going to be one of my favourite balls that goes right in the middle of my collection, because this ball is what it's all about for me. I like the balls that look nice. I love Hawaii balls, and as I said, the logo of their golf course just sits perfectly in that pentagon. So that's me, 21 new golf balls. I'm not going to lie, I am starting to get a little bit concerned about just the sheer addiction I am suffering right now. I'm literally just spending every single penny I have on Truvis. So there are a couple of people that are holding a couple balls for me, but moving on from this month, I'm definitely going to have to take a small step back, because I'm not really doing anything else with my life apart from collecting Truvis. Now, when the golf courses start to open in a couple of weeks, I'm going to want to get out and play golf and just generally have a life. So if you are one of the people that like to sell balls and know that I am synonymous with taking a month or two to pay, it's going to take even longer now, so I do apologise, but you know that I'm good for it. So, Maui Valley. As always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribers, I'm up to 18. Again, I'm not doing this for an ego boost. I'm literally just doing it because I'm a geek and I like sharing all the nice things that I've got. Like this. If you have enjoyed the video, please let me know down in the comments. And if you can identify the unknown, which is this one here, I'd really appreciate it. But that's it for me. Have a great weekend, and I will be back next week with hopefully at least 10 more. But as I said, money's going to be tight, so take care. Look after yourself. Bye-bye.